Have you ever had a dream that felt so big, so impossible, it seemed to take a lifetime to achieve? Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a woman who held onto her dream for over 50 years, a story of unwavering faith, courage, and a pioneering spirit that crossed an ocean. This is the story of Saint Rose Philippine Duchesne. Born in Grenoble, France, in 1769, Philippine came from a wealthy and influential family. But from a young age, she felt a calling that had nothing to do with wealth or status. At 19, she defied her family's wishes and joined the Visitation of Holy Mary Convent. Her quiet life of prayer, however, was shattered by the French Revolution. In 1792, her convent was shut down, and she was forced to return home, but Philippine wasn't one to sit idle by. For the next 11 years, she risked her life in revolutionary France, secretly nursing prisoners, sheltering priests, and even starting a school for poor children. She was a quiet force of compassion in a time of chaos. In 1804, her path crossed with another future saint, Madeleine Sophie Barras, the founder of a new religious community called the Society of the Sacred Heart. Philippine immediately knew this was her future. She gave her old convent property to Mother Barras and joined the new society. Yet, deep within her heart, another dream burned brightly, a dream she had since childhood, to be a missionary to the Native American people in the New World. For years, she waited and prayed. Finally, in 1818, at the age of 49, her dream began to come true. Mother Barras sent her and 4 other sisters to the Louisiana Territory in America. Their journey was long and difficult. After landing in New Orleans, they traveled up to Missouri. There, in a small log cabin in St. Charles, Philippine established the first Sacred Heart School outside of Europe. It was also the first free school west of the Mississippi River. The challenges were immense. They faced brutal winters, constant hunger, and a severe lack of funds. Philippine herself struggled to learn English, often feeling isolated. Yet, her determination never wavered. She went on to open more schools and convents, creating a network of education on the American frontier. Upon arriving, she also encountered the institution of slavery. While she personally expressed her dislike for it, the communities she founded came to rely on the labor of enslaved persons, a difficult and complex part of their history. Philippine had hoped to welcome Black and Native American children into her schools, but was often discouraged by the social norms of the time. Finally, after decades of waiting, at the age of 72 and in frail health, the final piece of her dream fell into place. In 1841, she was sent to a mission among the Potawatomi tribe at Sugar Creek, Kansas. By then, she was too weak to do much physical work and couldn't learn their language. But her presence spoke volumes. The Potawatomi people were deeply moved by her constant, silent prayer. They saw her devotion, her quiet strength, and gave her a beautiful name, Kwakakanamad, which means woman who prays always. After a year, her health forced her to return to St. Charles. She spent the last decade of her life in a tiny room near the chapel, living a life of quiet prayer. She passed away in 1852 at the age of 83, having dedicated 34 years of her life to her mission in America. On July 3, 1988, Pope John Paul II officially recognized her incredible life of holiness, canonizing her as a saint. Today, Saint Rose Philippine Duchesne is known as the patron saint of perseverance in the face of adversity. Her story reminds us that no matter our age or the obstacles we face, it's never too late to pursue the dreams God places on our hearts. Thanks so much for watching. If you are inspired by this story, please give this video a like and subscribe for more stories of faith and courage. See you next time.